Oh, brother John, we're gonna try to get a hold of him here in a little bit. I fucked up yesterday at IRL shit, man. Took a nap, didn't wake up till like middle of the night, man. My bad, 100% my fault. Cletus's fat chick pone tasting. He'll be back a little bit. Cletus for president in 2024. Yeah, it's gonna be a Cletus Trump ticket, man. First time president's ever gonna get reelected as the vice president. It's gonna be fucking lit. In fact, we're gonna keep Biden around. We're gonna keep him around. We're gonna develop a whole new position for him called the Department of the Jester. It's gonna be like our court jester. Just keep him around for the laws. Well, there's some light in here. Oh. Oh, it says champions. Yeah, sure it says champions. Big Ten Conference football champions. The Ohio State University Buckeyes. Yeah. We do sports real good around here. You know what I mean? We keep it simple though. We ain't got all the fancy contracts and sponsorships and high touted recruits like the SEC's got. Well, we just like to, we just like to get down on a Sunday, Saturday afternoon. Department of Walking Dead. Department of Cadavers. Still no internet. Holy shit. Yeah, well, at least you guys are okay. Did you anchor the trailer down with duct tape like I showed you, Vortex? Breaking news. There seems to be a huge cheating problem in Warzone. Yeah. Fake news. It's just aim assist. Anyways, how's everybody's... Is it Friday? Oh, thank God it's Friday. How's everybody's Friday? What's up, J-Bones? It's Friday. Shit. Why did I think it was Wednesday? Oh, well. That's a non-9 to 5 lifestyle. I just had the wipes in my fucking hand. Hold on, reset. I did this the other day. I lost my fucking car keys for an hour and a half. You want to know where they were at? Right here, right in front of me where I was at. I was like, all right, I'm gonna set those there because I'm gonna leave here in a little bit. And I'll tell you what, before you go, like, see, Hapa, this is what we've been trying to tell you about your marijuana consumption. The thing about it is, I was leaving to go purchase marijuana because I had been out for over 48 hours. So, if you want to say that, I'm going to have to throw it right back in your face and say it's actually the opposite of that. It's the lack of marijuana. A required substance for the synapses in my brain to fire correctly. In fact, I one time had to go 6 months without cannabis or cannabis-related products in my life, and I voted Democrat not once, but twice. I regret those decisions, and I regret my hiatus from cannabis. All right, I'm glad that my playlist is in the next song. Nope. There we go. 4 days? No, it was 2 days. 48 hours is 2 days. But it felt like 4 days. I still had a vape or whatever. I was just trying to, like, bide my time until a check came in. So I didn't have to use a payment form that had interest to it. And I don't like doing that. I avoid that at all costs. The hallmark of poor person is their mentality, and the worst type of financial mentality you can take is interest on something that you necessarily isn't a necessity. If you can avoid interest at all costs, that's a good thing. It's a fantastic thing. In fact, I was talking to my guy the other day, man. Shout out Jimbo. He just got into flipping houses and shit like that. He can walk into a bank right now just because he placed his fucking expendable cash somewhere. In real estate, he can walk into a house. He can walk into the bank. No job. Nothing. Just a bank account and money that he's been putting in it, and get a loan to actually go buy a house that he doesn't have to flip. Watching the Haps at the gym. They got me on the big screen. They got me on the big screen. Actually, my strongest part of me is the glutes. Oh, fuck, man. All right. I pulled a fucking gluteus maximus and shit myself. My goddamn. Working out shit's getting harder the older I get, man. Yeah. Beeman started his video out today, like, with her shirt off, going, start my stream off, flexing my butt. There you go. And there you go, AIOO. You have something to do after the gym. You have something to edit after the gym now. This shit kills me. Type of BBB showing up? I don't know. We got some people in here. I'll give him a holler. He said he was down yesterday, but I was like, all right, well, I got some shit to do. And I came back from doing my shit, and I decided take a nap. And that nap, it wasn't a nap. Almost like just a minute ago. Thought I might have had to fart, but odds are that's not what that was. Anyways, I slept for about 5.5 hours, woke up, it was dark out, and I was just like, oh, this is dumb. Flipped my phone open, and I was like, oh yeah. Nope, going back to bed. It was you versus Drimstone. Yeah. You have friends after that? Yeah, oh, I messaged him, told him if he wanted to use that for the content or whatever, he sure could. I don't know if I think I watched that video of his, but I don't know, everybody on my team backed out, and I stayed in enough till I got at least a quick scope off on one of them. I was like, I'm not about to let them do me like that. I'm playing with viewers, fucker. I got him too. He tried the 360 in me. I mean, I didn't 360 him back, but, you know, I did quick scope him. And being a mouse and keyboard player that just switched to controller, I'd say, like, you know. I haven't played on controller since, like, PS3 days. PS3. Yeah, I think somebody was on my team that was saying, like, everybody's cheating. I forget who it was, and I was just like, like, probability that you're gonna run into a cheater playing Call of Duty is pretty high. You know, but, I saw he was trying trick shot and shit like that. But it was definitely mouse and keyboard gameplay. I can tell the difference between the two. Nah, man, me and Buddy ain't met up, man. I told her I was going to catch her at the next Democratic National Convention, and she sent me a heart, smiling, kissy, winky face thing, so I was like, all right, girl. You know what I mean? Hey, don't hate on me, JR. Them big old liberal girls need some loving, too. Yeah, I know. The ones that live 90% of their life on Twitter, search you Justice Warrior. I can't even get that out. It's a foreign language to me. They're good quality? Alright, good. But better the last one. The last one was that spring tea or whatever the fuck it was, and I'm the only one that bought one before I got it, and it was like, I don't know. It fell apart. It was cheap. I'm glad they like it, Jay. Appreciate the support, brother. My beard's on one today. I woke up and one side was flat as could be and the other side was fucking like somebody electrocuted me. Not judging. Listen, man. Listen. I guess in 2023, you know what I mean? It makes me always think of that one thing that Dave Chappelle said, like, hey man, you know, everybody fucks funny to somebody. And he's like, what the fuck you mean, everybody? You think I fuck funny, Dave? He's like, look, chill, man. Hey, I fuck feet, bro. I got a hard truth today. Somebody said, you ever see it like when somebody says shit in the comments, man? Most of the time it's easy to ignore, but somebody said something in the comments today that hit me like, ugh. I mean, he was like, do you ever think that your pop culture is not the same as this generation's? The video games don't suck? That you're just getting older and more cynical and longing for that nostalgic of a time in your life that you were happy with yourself? You know, it said the same thing goes for music. And I was like, you know what? I better block this motherfucker before he says some other truthful shit that makes me cry. He's dead ass serious. I was like, oh, damn. Damn, he's right. I'm getting old. I mean, to be honest with you, I think even the younger people think certain games are pretty shitty. Music. I don't know. I don't know anybody that listens to the majority of the music that's, you know, being played on the radio today or getting airtime today and thinks that it's better than older music. Plumsy Wumsy around? I think he's got some shit to do today. Honestly, he's been trying to get into shape and doing this disc golf thing or whatever. So, after Pantera, he stopped caring about metal. I'd say after System of a Down, I stopped caring about metal. Even though it really wasn't metal, but it was, you know, rock, if you will. Rap was over for me long before that. Like, whatever this shit we're listening to today is not rap. It's mumble shit. It's fucking Xanax-fueled lyrics. It's not my cup of tea. But I did watch a really long documentary recently about like how the same four musical structures have been used in every hit song since like the fucking 60s. And it all started with like Jimi Hendrix and a couple other innovators. But like that music structure is like the only four music structures that literally make listen to like music that we listen to these days. It's a very interesting documentary if you're a nerd like me and have an attention span that can be measured in minutes and not nanoseconds. You know? Metallica is the best ever. Hot take? Not the best band ever, but somebody that I used to be a secret huge fan of in high school. Limp Bizkit. I don't care. Kiss my ass. I listen to other shit, but I don't know. I was a huge Westmoreland fan. When the, you know. I listened to a lot of everything. I had a lot of different types of friends growing up, so. I had friends that, you know, on the weekends, if I hung out with these kids, we'd be going to a bonfire, and you can guess what kind of fucking country music ass shit they played. And then I'd be at my mom's house one weekend, and I'd go hang out, you know, with my guys. We'd ride the city bus all the way down to the city and play at the, you know, the city courts or whatever. And, you know, we generally listen to rap and shit like that. Basketball culture and shit like that. You don't see a lot of country basketball crossovers. And then, you know, like when I was at school and shit like that, with, I like to listen to rock music. I'd say when I was on my own, I listened to more rock and roll than I did anything else. But I have an affinity for all types of music. Like people, who was I talking to the other day? I think it might have been Beeman I was talking to the other day when we were talking about like pre-gaming, like how music makes you hyper, like, you know, hyper focused and shit like that. You know, like get your blood flowing and shit. And I told him, like, it's really weird because before, was it Beeman? Was it you, AI? I don't know who the fuck I was talking to. But regardless, non-factor. Like, I didn't like all the, you know, everybody else would be listening to rap and fucking trap music and rock and roll and metal and shit like that and going through their warm-ups, and I was listening to like fucking sad shit. That's what put me there in the mindset, that sad music and shit like that. Listening to like Adele or something, I have to be like on the iHeart radio Adele channel. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Don't forget me. Running wind sprints and shit. I don't know, shit's sad. Put me in a place, just, you know, it's where it took my mental and shit like that to a place that, you know, where I like tricked myself that I was like in the mentality or mind state of being like hurt or like, or whatever. It just kind of made me like, and I was able to use that and channel it. I don't know, it's really weird. I'm a weird person. Been looking for it, yeah, but with different music does different things to like everybody else. Like some people could be getting this music could be like, I'm getting ready to rob a grocery store type music to them, you know what I mean? To me, it's just kind of like, you know, I'd call it running music. And just, it's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of laid back. It's like the wavelength's symmetrical, so it's not too many highs, not too many lows. Tempo doesn't change, it just walks through. It's just like background music. In Sync, I had quite a few friends that were fucking ICP fans back in the day. They were juggalos and juggalettes. Wendy. Got me through a rough time. There's a time when I'm fucking addicted to the Three Doors Down album. I forget which album it was. The one with Kryptonite on it. That wasn't even the best song they did. Landing in London was probably their best song. I woke up today in London. Wow, the pain was touching down. Where's DJ at? Oh, there he is. What's up, guys? That would sound like a Christmas song there at the end. Juggalo back. You know, I've always wanted my friend to go to the, like the gathering. I was gonna say, what's that gathering called? God damn it, you're more and more of a boomer every day, Hapa. But, I never could afford it back then. It was like, stay home and get high with your friends, or go to the fucking gathering and not have any money to do anything. And I'm glad I didn't, because I had a group of friends go, and they were like, dude, it's just as commercialized as you would imagine, like any concert or like music fest. And I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't go then. No, used to be. What do you mean Creed, man? This chick that I went to school with, that I went to high school with, married Scott Stapp. It's a long story, ended up beating her. She's like some fat chick now that has like a bunch of kids by a bunch of different baby daddies, but the lead singer, Scott, I guess he got like beat the shit out of her a couple times. He was an alcoholic. Go figure. Linkin Park and Green Day. Linkin Park, yeah. There was a time in the life where Linkin Park and UFO pants were synonymous with Hapa. Like I said, I was a weird kid, man. Like I hung out, like I played sports and shit like that, but on top of that, I was in like NJROTC. So I was like with all the dorky nerds and shit like that took computer classes and then went to ROTC. Like, if you don't know what ROTC is, it's like a military class, if you will. And then, like, during my lunch breaks, I played hacky sack with all the stoner kids that I'd smoke weed with, so, you know. I had friends of every class, but I also had people that didn't like me of every class. I had kids that at lunch would call me like the poser. He's a poser, bro. He plays on the football team, bro. You know, and then I had people on the football team like, he's the fucking loser ass stoner, man. He hangs out with them fucking golf kids, bro. And I'm like, they're not. There's only one of them that's golf. It's not golf to where you at though. It's you got it. I'm sorry, but you know. What's up, Tony? Running around work listening? Hell yeah, man. A working man. I love playing hacky sack too, man. It was literally the only reason I ever went to PacSun in the mall was to buy their. They had the best hacky sacks there. You'd always like pop the bag, fucking take a little bit of the little grains out of the inside. You know what I mean? The amount of hacky sacks we would lose on the roof. Is it? No Type 0 and Linux on the same CD. I don't know, we had some cool classes in high school. I mean, I went to a rather big high school, so I would imagine not every school has like a CNC classes and stuff like that. That was a cool class, you know. Just making stupid shit out of plastic and stuff. What's up, Blackcraft? You know, one class that I never really had fun in school, and I know this is like an oxymoron being a jock or whatever, but like, it was gym class. I was never a fan of gym class. Especially when they had those little, tell me if you were old enough to remember if they may even still have them, but it was like a little board, like a little square piece of wood with like little rolly wheels on it. And you're supposed to like roll around, and they had like games you could play and tag and shit. Like, but the amount of fucking broken fingers that thing produced was insane. The literal like worst invention, and then you give it to children. Actually, I take that back. I did have a gym class that I really liked. It was called Heritage of Sports. We learned about like different sports that weren't played in America or like around the world. It was the first time somebody had told me, they're like, you know, baseball, American football, that's literally not the most popular sports in the world. What? You're full of shit. They're like, no, seriously. And I'm like, well, what the fuck sports are watched the most in the, they're like, soccer is the biggest sport in the world. And I'm like, soccer? You're out of your fucking mind. And they're like, in fact, they actually get paid 10 times more than the most highly paid athletes in any other sport. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. And then, you know, like, they start going, like, boxing, hockey, and I'm like, they're like, baseball's fourth, and I'm like, you're so full of shit. I'm like, what's... They're like, also, did you know the only sport that was actually credited to the invention of in America is basketball? And I'm like, who background checked this fucking guy? It was cool though. Learned how to play cricket, learned how to play lacrosse. I really liked lacrosse, man. Learned about like other sports and stuff. And then the cool part is like I had the class 3 times a week. So it was like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Friday, if you played on the football team and you had a gym class, you had to sit out. Like you're not allowed to go to gym class on Friday. You had a football game. But I had an exclusion because it wasn't technically a gym class. It was a history class. And to count it small, you know, towards your gym credits too. Smart guy, 2 for 1. But we would Monday, Wednesday learn about the sport, and then like we'd learn like Monday the history of the sport and how it become what it is today, and then Wednesday we would learn about like the sport current and like the things issues revolve around it, top players, top teams, league structures, you know, whatever, you know, and then. You know, we talk strategy into the game and, you know, whatever, you know, and then Friday, we got to play it. So, you know, it was like the only thing I could do, not to sit on my hands all day Friday until we got to play ball. So I know we're the only ones that call it soccer. But we see we got the biggest sport here, football, which isn't soccer. I mean, like, you go to MLS games here, they have a national professional soccer league here, but they have a hard time turning a profit. I mean, believe it or not, my high school was really big on the two biggest programs my high school had was their soccer program. Like they're known for in the state. They're always like top 10 ranked soccer in Division I schools. And then their band. But like my class was one of the first classes to actually be known for, other athletic programs. Like we were we were the first football team in, I want to say, like 9, 12 something years that turned out a fucking positive record. Top of the morning till you tone. It just turned noon here. Noonish. Just go to war. Sellouts crazy? Maybe out there. We got the Columbus Crew, and they pack out a stadium, and they're still a hard time selling or turning a profit. But I did it when I was in California. I went to the Rose Bowl. Always, it was like a bucket list thing. But I watched Tottenham Hotspur play Barcelona, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Fucking football, not soccer, football fans go crazy, man. Hell yeah, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. And I realized I'm on Top Chat, so if I've been missing your messages and you think I'm ignoring you, I apologize. I'm not on live chat. Now I'm on live chat, so. Yeah, I'm from Ohio, Scott. I've lived a lot of different places, but I'm from Ohio. Baseball? Actually, I think it's boxing. Or fighting of, like fighting different disciplines of martial arts. Pennsylvania? That's what's up, buddy. And be honest, I've lived all kinds of places. I've lived in Florida, California, Hawaii, Arizona, Colorado, short stint in Nevada, New Orleans, got what a place, Louisiana, Florida. Did I say Florida? Florida. I'll be honest with you, man. There's some really great places out there. Really beautiful sights to see and kind people to meet. All kinds of fun shit to do and just cities that are just a joy to visit. But at the end of the day, ain't no place like home, even with all its flaws. Massachusetts in the house. Yeah. There we go. Got somebody from Boston. Look at this fucking guy. Or is that Chicago? I don't know. I'm terrible at accents. Scott's your Amish guy. The CDL team. I don't know. I stopped watching them after Krim switched. What is he with Subliners now? But I was kind of a Dallas Empire fan. But back in the day, I was definitely an Optic fan. Hell yeah, Ravage Awakening, Cowboy Gunner with the resubs there. Means I gotta turn that on. You think that'd be automatic, right? Oh, I can do it from here. Yeah, Cowboy Gunner, welcome to the Alpha Squad, my friend. I'd love to offer some chips, but, we just got started here. BYOB and,
Ravage Awakened became a member.
Thank you for your patronage, sir. North Carolina random? Hell yeah, brother. Got a lot of people in North Carolina, I know. That's where, Caps Lock is from.
Cowboy Gunner became a member.
Although we no longer see eye to eye. Just saying. Krim retired. I got you. But I thought he went with, but after Dallas, he went to New York or something like that. I always liked him because he kind of seemed like the fucking like dark hero or the anti-hero, if you will. I mean, like he was like the fan favorite, but like the establishment non-favorite. Rooting for Accent. Yeah. I like when it comes to like Apex and shit, I'm either like rooting for Dark Zero or TSM. I mean, honestly, like when it's Apex and shit, like I know there's like controversy with roster mania going on, and a lot of people are simping from Aberelli, but I don't dislike the guy, but I think when it comes to the situation with him and Lou, and Aberelli decided to drop himself from TSM or whatever, or drop the TSM thing, so they would be open to being picked up by somebody, and then Lou decided to move on. I don't think you can be mad. That's just a business decision, and sometimes, you know, you get burned in business for making bad choices. Speaking of people that make bad choices in business, is anybody, and let me know in chat so I know where everybody sits on this, is anybody familiar with the whole FaZe Rain, oh my god, FaZe Clan stole from us and shit, like that whole thing? Is anybody aware of what that whole controversy, as our friends from across the pond would say? Because, what's up, the guy? Because, believe it or not, FaZe Rain reached out to me in DMs last night, and that man is unhinged. Fuck Rain, yeah, that man is unhinged. That man reached out to me in DMs and was like, he tied like a fucking novel over a comment that I made a week ago that was like half of a sentence. First time I heard of it, FaZe Raid was one of the original FaZe Clan members, and because they were young and dumb and they didn't want to do anything on their own, and they wanted everybody just to give them everything, they signed away their rights to the FaZe Clan, basically. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, nobody put a gun to their head, and, you know, at the end of the day, the suits that they wanna talk shit about are actually, believe it or not, what created the gaming, the industry, if you will, the whole gaming org industry. Without the gaming org industry, it's just a bunch of fucking stoner kids getting together, fucking doing trick shots, making stupid graphics for YouTube. And then the suits come in and they legitimize the industry, so to a certain extent, they're entitled to their money as well. Otherwise, you would have done it yourself, correct? Nothing more than a salty-ass little bitch that literally will drive their business or their brand into the ground and then blame somebody else. You want to know about unfair business practices? How about somebody like me that was making 3 figures a fucking year, living in Hawaii, and loving life, only for the government, me wake up one day and say, you don't go to work tomorrow, because if you do, you're going to jail. And then allowing a company, corporate company, to see like, well, this is fucked, we're getting out of this business, selling the company to another company that tells me if I want to resume my business, not their business, but if I want to buy product from them ever again, which they're the only ones that sell this product, I have to get vaccinated. If not, enjoy your career somewhere else. Did you have that happen to you, FaZe Rain? Or were you just dumb, young, naive, and you're still too immature to move past it and use what little bit of a platform that you have left to build something that's competing? Or is it the fact that you're an imposter and you couldn't possibly fathom being able to do what these suits did for the brand? Because you sound like a salty little bitch in DMs. I'd love to suck you off like everybody else and be like, yeah, man, fuck the corporations. Without the corporations, FaZe Clan would have just been a clan. It wouldn't be a gaming organization. It wouldn't be a multi-million-dollar organization. You're not responsible for any of that. Although you think you're entitled to the rewards that come from it. You're not. I made bad business decisions when I was a kid. You grow from them. They're called lessons. Oh shit, but he took advantage of me and business. Are you mad you're not them? I'm failing to see the issue of why the fuck we should give a shit. And if it hurts your feelings, then obviously you still got a lot of growing up to do, young man. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. My bad. Just had to go on that rant. Yeah, just see the whistleblower pay for the policy is found dead. Yep, can't talk about it on YouTube though. Maybe we'll do something on Rumble soon. Tell your boy BBB you want to talk to him. Rage the Nation, reach out. Yeah, no shit. I'm done. I understand where his frustrations are. I really do, but I don't sympathize with you. I'm sorry. If that makes me an asshole, it makes me an asshole, but it's, you know, unfortunately, it's here's the difference between lessons and mistakes. Mistakes are lessons that you haven't learned from. First off, let me find out what I said to him first for context, because just I wish there was an easier way to find old tweets from like a week ago. Is there an easier way to do that? To find that interaction? Jesus, it's gonna be forever ago. Fuck is it? I hate Twitter. Twitter's such a shit. Fucking. Anyway, he said, nah, that's fucked up or something. And I said, wow, I made bad business decision. Wow, gimme. That's chatting shit, as you guys like to call it. This guy says, wow, I pay for Twitter Blue. Man, it's only $8, brother. Where's the other one at? The one that... I guess he deleted it. Yeah, one of his fans called me. It was like, said something about me being a racist. They're like, I call people the N-word on video games, and I was like, why would you do that? And they're like, oh, pretend like you don't. And I was like, what the fuck? That's what's wrong with you low IQ individuals. Where the fuck is it? Hey, this guy. A fucking nerd with a goddamn, not only an AI or a fucking anime picture, but he's got a cat and a fucking mask on in the picture. I don't need to know anything more about your personality if you're that shameless. And he goes, wah, I go into Apex games and call people the N-word, wah. And I'm just like, why would you do that? Dog acting innocent, paying for blue is crazy, running a shitty commentary channel. And I'm like, well, that's what's wrong with low IQ individuals, the ones that have masks on and their AI PFPs. I don't like how someone else's opinion makes you feel, so you come up with you don't like, that's what I meant to say. You don't like how someone else's opinion makes you feel, so you come up with the most outrageous claims in an attempt to discredit them. And grow up, dude. $8, you fucking poor. And I don't know who the fuck what is that, like Rain's fucking editor or some shit like that? What? See, that's what I hate about Twitter. Now I can't even go back to it. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck this. It's got to be like a huge fan of his. Anyways. Regardless. Like, am I a little bit... What do you think about the Ghost of 8? He's good. He's not as good as the one guy they canceled, 8 Thoughts. That guy was a lot better. But anyways, he said this. Rain said, "How are you gonna call someone a low IQ individual and then you show your traits on the same thing?" I called him a low IQ individual because he was just like, "I don't like that opinion." Racism. That's literally exactly how that happened. He was like, "Yep, I'll use racism." That's how you do that, right? No. Very low IQ individual instead of actually debating the substance of something that was said to them or something that they disagree with. Hell yeah. Appreciate you to God, man. Have a good day, brother. So, yeah, at that point, when you say something that stupid, Duncan, I'm going to make you look stupid. And if I respond to you from that point on, I'm literally just trolling at that point. I do it to AOI all the time. All the time. And he said, people with high IQ try not to make statements they know nothing about. Yeah, you know what people with high IQ don't do? I don't, listen, I'm not going to go through like 90% of this guy's content over the last year or so, but you get the picture. High IQ people don't fucking make bad business decisions, and then when they absolutely are at fucking end of their road, they fucking start crying about them playing the victim. Instead of, using what resources that they have at their disposal to make it, like I said, something competing if that's the way they honestly feel. Sounds like you want something for nothing. That's what it honestly sounded like to me. Yeah, I fucked up, Tone. I fell asleep last night and it was super late for him. So, FYI, ain't no one sold the right for control. It was all taken from us because the way corporate America works. That shit, you're just ignorant when I watched your video. You make literally an hour-long rant that literally made no sense. When you're a kid. Right, he said America works. It's shit when you're just ignorant. I get that. You're going to get taken advantage of. But what my point of view from that is, like I said, you didn't create what it became. You didn't. I'm sorry, you didn't. That was the people that you're mad at. Whether we get it back or not, this is all more awareness from me. I'm against big corporations. Yeah. All corporations are evil! Or fake political groups that pander to the demographic. I can agree with you on that. I truly don't give a fuck about. I'm sorry, neither side gives a fuck about either of us, buddy. So that's just kind of where that goes. But I would stand on all 10 if I fucked up or sold out. You stand on all 10 then, buddy. You've obviously made a... Yeah, apparently. What's that? Shut my message. I don't give a shit. I don't have anything to... I don't say anything to people in messages that I wouldn't worry about saying in public. Yeah, I would stand on 10 and fucked up, sold out, bad moves, agreed that fucked me over, so I'm not a victim. And I don't want to feel anything for me. It's more logical to understand how shit works. Yeah, it would be more logical. Maybe you wouldn't be on here crying about it every fucking other tweet if you understood how big business works, dummy. Anyways. Yeah, if anybody says anything to me in DM, like that shit could have been said to me in public. He didn't say it in public because it's still more of the same, and he keeps getting flamed for it because he's playing a fucking victim card. Cry about it, but you didn't make good business investments when you were young, like most of us didn't. But most of us took those lessons, learned from them, and improved. Yeah, that's not BBB. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's got BBB on the brain. That's fucking mean. But I appreciate you, Wendy. I appreciate the concern, but like I know certain people don't like their inner communications with me shown, but you know, like I don't. But that I give a fuck less about. And say nothing that he couldn't have said in public. Obviously, he got triggered. This motherfucking small time, nobody 8,000 fucking YouTubers fucking flaming me. Fuck you. It's just like I said earlier. The guy said maybe you're getting old and video games don't suck. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're just getting old and your cynicism's taking the best of you. And I'm like, boom, they hit me in the chest. Like, maybe. Fuck you, though. Like, that's exactly what that was. Cry about it, though. Honestly. I bet you the motherfucker's got more money than me. You don't see me out here crying about how fucking, you know, the Democratic Party made it illegal for me to go to fucking work. Okay, I do talk a lot of shit about Democrats, but you don't see me out here fucking playing this goddamn victim card, reminding you guys all the time that I used to make 6 figures a year. I used to be a goddamn 1% earner. Democrats took it all away from me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep being me. I didn't get my freedom taken. I didn't get my right to generate an income doing something complete. I lost my access to a product, and I guess I did temporarily lose my freedom. But you know, listen, man. If that shit's defeated you, you're never. You know, you just gotta overcome it. You can't stay defeated. Honestly, it sucks. It makes me want to take a bunch of unknown Democratic people and punch them in their specific gender parts. But at the end of the day, my efforts are better geared towards things that are going to propel me in the future, or you know, improve my life now, not back. They can't cry about it. It's like crying over spilled milk, man. It's just kind of fucking cringy, in my opinion. That's why you never DM me? Yeah? I'll be honest, most of my DMs are a bunch of people telling me stuff about a week after I've already found out about it. You like the outro as rah-rah? I've been waiting to use that one that I used in the video yesterday, the whole like, I wasn't banned for cheating. I was banned for not cheating, you know, like because we stuck up for 5x5. I don't know. Like, that's me trying to compete with AOI for, you know, the little funny clips and shit. I leak everything? Yeah. Pretty much. Gotta get those sweet ad dollars, man. What are you talking about? Oh, I got you. Yeah, that right there.
Cheated. I got banned. I never hacked. I never cheated. I got banned. And I never cheated. It's not like I got banned for cheating. You know what I mean? I wasn't caught cheating. I got banned for not cheating. I never hacked.
Word for word. Have to let you work in peace? At this point, I could care less. Somebody sent me a picture of who was the like in gamer. Like they're talking. What the fuck, Moz? What is that, dude? What the fuck is that? Holy! You think Rah-Rah's legit? Yeah, I don't think he was cheating. I mean, it'd be a lot easier. It'd be a lot more, you know, content worthy if he was. But I mean, at the end of the day, I made a post about it earlier. I don't really, you know, like I'm not really interested I've been choosing what's right, not what feels right. It'd probably be easier for me just to be like, hey, he's probably cheating, but I don't really think he was. And BP mods can fucking agree with me on this, if that's who I think it is. Um, he was getting a lot of information, the shit that he could have got just by being nice to me or Beeman or whoever else. But he was getting it in Discord servers, like in voice channels with Titus and Duber from Artificial Aiming. And I think somehow because like they were in a Discord call together, they were able to rat him, or they probably got him to click on something. And he was like, oh yeah, but I did this and I switched this, and I'm just like, dude, you must not know. The Lost Hobbit, that shit's gross, man. I instantly have tried to put that out of my fucking head. That's Plumsy's foot, yeah. Got the Fred Flintstone feet. Ugh. That shit's disgusting. That is Jesus Christ. I was like sitting there going like, man, I should have ate before I went live. I'm starting to get kind of hungry. And then I'm like, well, are those really your feet, Moz? Holy, bro. Oh, I can't, bro. Why? You should fucking super glue a pair of socks to your ankles. Holy shit, son. Dude's feet guy. Holy shit, Moz. If you ever get mugged, just wave that bad boy at them. They'll fucking leave you alone. Oh, Jesus. Holy. Jesus Christ. That is. Jesus. Well, let me, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta look up. I can't call him. He's busy. He's recording right now, I think. He might be on Kick, though. What time's Beeman usually go live on Kick? J Skills is back on Kick from what I heard now. J Skills sucks dick. That's funny. Damn, I can't type. Or does he not do that anymore? Alright, I don't know. I got somebody more entertaining than fucking Beeman, though. I'll get with him later. Where the hell is he? Huh? Oh, never mind. I was calling Plum, but he's busy, it looks like. See if he answers. Alright. God damn it, every time. Can we put a Jesus, son of a bitch. Oh, holy hell. Jesus fuck. I got too many windows open. Wait, I just updated Call of Duty. Why is it asking me to update again? Feet like a werewolf? Ugh. What do you mean, no notes? I don't know what that means. Stop playing Call of Duty and supporting it? It's not going to change anything in the long scheme of it. Stop supporting them financially and they'll make changes, though. I've been saying that for a long time. Noties. Gotcha. Break another world record in Warzone 2? Nah, man, that shit got boring as fuck. I mean, really. It was like fucking playing the same goddamn game on easy mode over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, I love that. Don't you love that? It just quits on you. It just fucking he just quits. Nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's restarting automatically? Okay. I don't have to worry about that then. I love them. Oh, no, man. I can smell them from here. You're in VIP? Oh, my bad. Hold on.
72 hours ago, there were reports of a possible chemical attack in the city of Vandal. A resident
Hold on.
philanthropist...
Hey. I might have to stop that. That's terrible. You're right, because it's going to get worse.
It's not a big deal.
No, here. Check this out.
Surefire way to not deal with stream snipers.
Right? But I don't like that because the interaction with chat's super fucking difficult. Hey guys, I'm gonna end the stream and restart it. Same everything. Just give me like, less than 30 seconds. It may not even make you leave this video here.